Hey, RCA Church family and others, happy Wednesday. I hope your week is going well. You know, this past Sunday at RCA, we began a new series entitled Serve You. And it's all about the life and the body of the church and how we serve each other. And I addressed some things there that are very important, some barriers that keep us from leaning into, some barriers that keep us from engaging and going deeper in the life of our church. And so I just want you to know, this message is not just for RCA Church. If you're a Christian, if you call yourself a Christ follower, I encourage you to listen, to open your heart and your mind, because I'm not going to share the whole message, but there was one thing in particular that I think is important for all of us as believers to hear right now. One of those barriers that I talked about was this mentality of church is a building. That it's a place that we come to and we're there for a while and then we leave, and we're at church and we're not at church. And that kind of lends itself, this building mentality, this location mentality, it kind of trends all in the direction of an event mentality, that church is an event we go to, almost like a movie we go see. It's an event we go to, and oh, well, church was good this morning, or are you going to go to church? You know, it just becomes an hour or two of the week at a certain location that we kind of segment off in our hearts and in our minds. I just want to tell you, I don't believe that is a healthy model for church. I don't believe that's a biblical model for church. Acts chapter 2, verses 42 through 47. Go back and read that. Read how the New Testament church acted and interacted with each other. It was a community of believers. It was a family of faith. And so I talked about that this past week, that is a real barrier to overcome sometimes in our hearts and in our minds. And if that's you today, I just want to challenge you to get away from this thought that church is a building, church is a location, church is an event. And I want to challenge you to understand that church is a community, church is family, church is people. And I just want to encourage you, you may not even attend RCA Church, and that's fine, but wherever you are, dig into the deeper life of your church. Don't just kind of come through the lobby and go to your seat in the auditorium and sit there and receive, and then go back out the lobby into your car, and maybe all you do is say hi or wave or smile at somebody. Spend some time, get to know the people at your church. You know, if you have small groups or life groups or whatever they are, take somebody to dinner, go to lunch with someone after a Sunday service. Get to know your family of faith, because that's where the magic happens. We grow in community, we're healed in community, we're restored in community. And I just believe that as we lean into that truth and we dispel that myth and that barrier, that's why a lot of people don't get involved in local church, because to them it's just an event, it's just entertainment, it's something they just go to and they check the box. But if you will dare to get out of that mindset and understand that it's so much more than that it's family, it's community, it's people, then you'll see that you have a place in it, that you have a place to serve, you have a place to contribute, and yes, of course, you have a place to receive. So that's my challenge for you today. Whether you attend RCA Church or not, take that understanding away and apply it to your life. And here's the thought, apply it to your church and to your church family. Go there this coming Sunday or whatever the next event is at your church, and show up and say, you know what, I'm not here just to receive, I'm here to give, I'm here to invest, I'm here to get involved. It'll change your life. Beyond that, come see us tonight at 7 p.m. for our refuel services here at RCA Church. We hope you will. God bless.